I'm starting a little bit earlier this time because there's some theme chronicle stuff I want to do, and I figure I might as well have them within the video. And so I'm doing that. The only downside about this is like, oh, there's some new missions. That's pretty cool. The only downside about this way is that, like, if I get another solo mode, that won't be counted. But that's okay. Like, that's the only mission that won't be counted because, I'll probably be getting done with solo mode before 11. I'll definitely be not checking the missions again until 11. When it resets for me, 11 a.m. Arizona time. At least that's what it is for me. Anyway, but I'll go into solo mode first. But before I do that, I guess I'll like let you know about the verse. I'll read the verse so you have time to think about it. So the verse is Matthew 9:37 and 38. This is a New Living Translation, by the way, for anyone interested. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few." He being God. And then his disciples, that's like the 12 disciples. I think there were a little bit more, but like usually he likes to talk mainly to his 12 main disciples. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields. Yeah, so that has a few metaphors in it. That's the hint I'm gonna give you. A lot of the times, like, is metaphors. Usually it's farming metaphors because like that was big in the Bible time. But I'll give you a little bit to think about it. And then maybe during one of the Theme Chronicle duels, I could, like, talk about the verse. During one of the duels where, like, maybe, like, while I'm waiting for my opponent. Because I don't really have as... Or maybe this... I don't know. Yeah, maybe during one of the Theme Chronicle duels. Anyway, I'm still on the Warriors of Yore. This is going to be the second bit where I go through the gate stuff and also the goal scenario. So I always like to save the goal scenario for the end. So it's not completely post-gate stuff, but I kind of like to count the goal scenario within that gate stuff because, like, post-gate stuff, because, like, I want to win to the end before I go to the goal scenario. It just feels nice. Like, why would I, like, cross the finish line when I'm not even done with the whole gate yet? That I don't think makes much sense. I mean, sure, I'm not doing it all the way, but I'm doing it good enough to where at least you're seeing the loan index, which I think is the most important thing, that you're seeing the loan index. But I'll go back and do the my deck duels later on without the goal scenario, without any of the scenarios getting in the way. Anyway, the duel description here reads, the monster in the opponent's deck you need to watch for is Colossal Fighter. So it looks like they're, yeah, which makes sense because like 6 samurais are warriors, so Colossal Fighter can get pretty big pretty fast. The more warrior type monsters are on the graveyard, the higher its attack, and if you destroy in battle, you can special summon a warrior type monster from the graveyard. Have a heroic champion. So it looks like I'm playing heroic champions, or maybe they're still playing heroic champions, but I think I am. Clavasolish can effectively counter it. Yeah, it sounds like I'm playing heroic champions. End the duel by utilizing the high attack that exceeds the opponent's monsters. So here's a look at the prize. I'll go in that more detail afterwards, after I win, but I'll show off the loan deck now. The deck description here reads, the idea behind this deck is to use Legendary 6 Samurai Kaizen, which can be easily special summoned, alongside heroic cards that utilize it as an Exceed material. Aim to special summon powerful Exceed monsters like Heroic Champion Clavasolish with the help of Gateway of the Six. In some situations, it may be best to use a heroic monster as material to special summon a 6 samurai monster, so think carefully. Yeah, so I'm using heroics alongside the 6 samurais. Only thing about the heroics and the 6 samurais is that 6 samurais can usually only special summon themselves while there's other 6 samurais on the field, not while there's like other warriors on the field. So keep that in mind in case you're thinking about trying to special. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind in case I'm thinking about special summoning one of my 6 samurai monsters. And some of these have to have a specific monster in order to be special summoned too. Like this one has to have Shinai. This one has to have Zio. But at least like the effects don't require the other one. So like this one can target any 6 samurai, and this one can just tribute any 6 samurai, as long as it's face up to destroy something. It's just the special summons that rely on each other. Okay, I'll just go through all of these cards now. There's the Fuma, the one that special summons another 6 samurai from the deck whenever it's destroyed by battle or card effect. Always nice to have both ways. Kaigeki can special summon 6 samurais. It itself can't really be special summoned, so it kind of trades it off a little bit. It kind of works out the same way most of the time. Shinai, it's not really great like if you're like drawing into it without any 6 samurais in the hand, but like usually it works out the same way, just like helping get your plays started. Shinai, and then there's a Shinai Mizuho. This is for recursion, this is for extra destruction. Also can destroy back row, which is always nice. Kaizan, simple special summoner. The attack boost can be nice, but mostly it's nice that it's able to be special summoned. It can special summon itself. Nishi can return stuff. This only deals with monsters though, so it's maybe a little bit weaker, but at least you're banishing 6 samurais from the grave rather than tributing ones on the field, which is for the most part nicer, even if you're having to get rid of a few extra resources in order to do it. It's also nice that it's a quick effect. I'm pretty sure the tribute to destroy one monster is not a quick effect. So this is like one of the only like actually that's a legendary 6 samurai as well. I didn't realize. Thought it was a secret 6 samurai all this time. Whatever. And also there's that attack boost, which, I mean, can come in handy maybe. Double Lance, oh yeah, and the Rogue Challenge is also kind of nice because a few of these also help give your Exceeds a little bit of a boost in terms of attack buffs, or maybe like even like extra effects. And some of them just add other heroics to hand. This one's nice because this can add another copy of itself. So if you're just playing this card in like a Scareclaw deck, like as an easy thing you can special summon, you can technically add another copy of itself if you manage to get in for a hit with it. But generally it's probably just you going into Links or Exceed plays well before then. Nice thing about like playing this in a Scareclaw deck is you have other level 4s. So technically you can maybe like go for a little bit of an easier rank 4 plays, but I don't think that's generally the thing you want to do. And then Thousand Blades, this was really nice in the Clown Blades deck because the Clown would inflict damage to you in order to special summon itself, and then this allows you to special summon itself whenever you take damage, so it's a nice little combo right there. And they were also both level 4. I'm almost positive they were both level 4. So then you could go into rank 4 players. So this was probably one of the better heroic challenges for that reason. Because I'm pretty sure that was like a meta deck or something. Pretty good. Morningstar. Yeah, and then these are a few of the new ones. This one is a searcher for heroic spell or trap. This one can get you without having to deal battle damage, unlike that other one, but this is a little bit more restrictive in what it can grab. But generally, like, I don't know how much you're going to be attacking with that other card anyway, so this is probably the better card if you want, like, just if you want to search her. Sheehan smoke signal, heroic chance. Yeah, more searchers, more attack, double attackers. It's very nice. Like, if you can get into battle damage without direct attack. That heroic chance is also pretty nice because it can be, it can make it, with like a few of the nice ones that can raise their attack by a lot. Like, you can maybe get Infernal Decay with that card, especially like with. Oh wait, you can only activate one, so it's a hard once per turn. But still, there's a few that can bring themselves to 4,000. So with this, you bring it up to 8,000, which is close if you can attack something with small enough attack, and then if you can attack with something else, you might be able to get game. Asceticism is nice for like trading off 1 for 1 from the deck. Heroic Advance is one of the battle traps, so it's not used as much because battle traps don't generally use all that much. Sheehan for negating stuff. Excalibur, this is the one that can bring its attack all the way up to 4,000. Yeah, it's original attack too, so even if you raise it up a little bit, it's still gonna just gain the 2,000 attack. So if it was at 3,000, that's, unless you can bring its original attack up more, it's gonna only be gaining 2,000 extra. Sheehan, yeah, and then oh yeah, this can change the original attack of 6 samurais. So if you are attacking with like a smaller 6 samurai, you can bring its attack up a bit more. Also, it's kind of nice, because its original attack becomes 2,000, but the boost will still take hold. So, like, for example, with this one, I'm pretty sure you need to do it before the boost takes hold, though, or else you won't be able to target it. But if you can target it before the boost takes hold, it becomes 2,000, and then once you get 2 more on the field, it gains another 300 attack defense, so it would go up to 2,300, which is kind of nice. And then Gandiva. If there was like some way where like let's say this had like 1,500 though. Let's say this had 1,500 attack, like maybe like you dropped it down like to like 1,500, and then this gained 300 attack. It gained the 300 attack boost, 1,800, and then you target with the Sheehan here. I'm pretty sure when it goes up to like 1,800, it will still like it'll notice the boost after that, even if it already had the boost in mind, or at 2,000. So it would still go up to 2,300. I think that's the way that works. So pretty cool. Destroying, yeah, more destruction, more the negate. Those are a little bit hard to bring out since in cards with 3. And then Sword is always nice. That got banned the TCG, but luckily it's still not banned here. And then Battle Shogun is the way to get out the gateway, which is definitely one of the better cards here. Definitely more reason to keep it limited now that there's an actual searcher for that card. Oh wait, no, I can bring out any of your Bushido counter cards, but most of the time I think you're bringing out Gateway. Especially considering it's limited, so it's a little bit hard to see it without this. I think Konami probably did this as a way to help increase the power, like help with the gateway. Like they noticed like the loop, but it does make the loop. That's why they need to keep it limited, because they don't want you looping too much with multiple gateways. But they didn't want to make it into hard once per turn. But then they want to make an easier way to see it, so they decided to give you this, because they're probably thinking, well, we're never gonna unlimit it ever, so this is the next best thing. And then Sayuja Scaldred. Yeah, this got limited because you can loop with it too. This is another one that you can loop with because none of its effects are hard ones per turn. Anyway, that's the deck right there. Let's get into it. Okay. So it looks like I'm going second this time. I guess maybe I could have not taken as long about the deck, but I wanted to like go over a few of my of the notable cards in there. I want to just share my knowledge a little bit. Anyway, let's get into this. Oh yeah, and when I get to Theme Chronicle, for those wondering why I'm not doing the loner decks, I already went over those in the stream that I did on Saturday, like last Saturday, like so like a few days ago. I made a stream for that, going over introductions on Twitch, and then also doing some of the Theme Chronicle stuff on Twitch. But at least you'll still be able to see a little bit of the prank kids. I just don't want to play those lone decks again because I don't really like them all too much. I mean, and I'd rather use something that I know is gonna go fairly quick. So I think the prank kids are just better. This one is kind of nice though because like this can just straight up special summon itself and doesn't really lock you into anything. Yeah, and since it wasn't 6 Samurai, the United wouldn't have gone up anyway, so it's okay. So I get to add a heroic. Ooh, this is kind of nice because this also works with 6 Samurais since it can also special summon itself. So a few of these are kind of nice because a few of the heroics like only really care about you having warriors before you can special summon them, or they can just straight up special summon them first thing. Ooh, this one can special summon another heroic from the deck. That seems pretty good. I think I'll do that. Yeah. And then this is only from the hand of graveyard. Do I really only have one? Why do I only have one? That seems really weird. Whatever, I'll go with this one, since it has that special summon effect. Oh wait, I have another one right here. But I still think this was a better pick. And I can put this in the graveyard, because the other one can just special summon from the graveyard anyway. So I'm just gonna go for the 1,000 Blades here. And now I can go for this. Discard this one. Too bad that's only normal summon, so if I was special summon that, I wouldn't be able to get the other one out of my graveyard. In that case, which is the best one here? This card is normal special summon. That's I'm pretty sure hard ones per turn though. But I guess I still go for that one. I can always just normal summon the other one later on. Still get the effect of this one. To add a heroic spell or trap. So I can double attack, but that wouldn't be... Wait, would it be game? So if I attacked for 8,000, that would be a little under 6,000. Wait, no. I think that is enough. So if I was to go for this one, I think this is just game already. This special summons a warrior from my hand or graveyard. And for each heroic card attached to exceed monsters you control, killing control. So that would be what? So that would make it gain an extra 1,000 attack. But it also allows me to special summon a warrior monster from my hand or graveyard. Ooh, I would be able to go for this one, which would give it 1,000 attack. But I don't know. Oh wait, no, does this not... Oh, this isn't the one that gives it extra 1,000 attack. Yeah, hold on. So, if I go for 8,000, yeah, that's this is... 8,000 minus 18, that's like 6,200 damage I inflict. And then 6,200 plus 18 is exactly enough. Assuming the trap card isn't gonna defeat that. But I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just try it. Ooh, I can also special summon this, so... But yeah, this will be enough right here. Double the attack of one monster you control. Oh. Double the attack. So that means when an attack is declared involving your opponent's monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. This guy gains attack equal to that monster's attack. It's nice that it's at the start of the battlefield, so now it'll be 10,000. That is definitely enough. Here, I'll show how awesome this card is. This one used to be probably one of the better heroics, but now that this one's out, this one's really cool. I'll show you how cool it is. I'll do these two, since I can get in for battle damage with that one. The only thing about it is it's a little bit risky because you're paying until you have 100 or 500 left. Now I can attack this, do that one, and now we'll go up to 10,000. Oh yeah, now I can just add back a card, but I think I'll do that later. Yeah, so now I can have this one gain attack. Yeah, see, it goes up to 10,000. And this one also has the effect, will just gain the attack. So so it doesn't even matter how much attack the monster had. This is just gain right here, so. I forgot about this one, because this one is one of the new ones. Yeah, see, it's always going to be gain. Like, you add the heroic gift with 2 monsters on the field and your opponent just has any whatever attack position monster. Assuming they don't stop it, it's just immediate gain. I honestly forgot about that one. Shouldn't have been so focused on Excalibur because I forgot about that one. Yeah, so here's the Protector of Shien. Protector is depicting the younger days and ambitious great shogun for those who strive to make a name for themselves in the world. I almost wonder if Heroics is a pretty decent deck for quick wins in the festival. Because, like, you can just do that if your opponent happens to have an attack. But then again, it's so easy to, like, maybe, like, Ash Blossom, the Search for the Heroic Gift. Or, like, maybe activate something to get rid of one that exceed. And then you only have 5 in life points left. So it's a little risky, but, I mean, I don't know. It's probably still better to play a Theme Chronicle deck that's a little safer, like Prank Kids. Even if it is a little bit longer, the combos are slightly longer. Anyway, here's the next duel. The duel description here reads, so instead of getting Protectors this time, I get an icon of Shien. But that's kind of cool because it gives you a more up-close look at his face, which I don't think you always had. So anyone who wanted a more up-close look at his face is pretty cool. Like, as the opponent builds their field, they continually replenish their hand through the effects of Goki monsters. Gokis again? I remember Gokis were being played with a different deck in, like, one of the other... Oh, I think it was with the UAs. Yeah, like the UAs combined with the Gokis. I remember that. So, Gokis are just being combined with 6 Samurais this time. So, it kind of just reminds me of when I faced against them with the UAs. Like, Gokis can be slightly annoying since they can, like, they're pretty much always getting advantage. Effects of Goki monsters sent from the field to the graveyard. They can also special summon an overwhelming army of legendary 6 Samurai monsters, so you should quickly aim to decide the duel. Try to special summon Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray. as soon as possible. Combine with ZW cards and strike it with his massive attack. Ooh, I'm playing Utopias though, which the boss monster is pretty good because it can like steal monsters too, which is actually not bad because if I can steal one of the Gokis, then it's harder for them to maybe get into the graveyard to get that search. So that's actually kind of a nice counter. So here's the loner deck. Yeah, it's Utopia with the 6 Samurais. And Astral Crevo isn't too bad because it gives the Exceed a little bit of a boost with its protection. Deck description reads, the idea behind this deck is to harness the affinity of legendary 6 Samurai monsters with level/rank 4 number 39 Utopia monsters and the support cards. Try to use the effects of the legendary 6 Samurai to special summon the ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray. Equipped with several ZW cards with the effect of number 39 Utopia Double, it's possible to get your monster to a 10,000 attack. Try to pull this off and attack with it. So this is another deck where I could potentially get an OTK pretty quick, which is pretty nice because I don't want to keep my Goki opponent alive for too long if possible, because like the longer I keep them alive, the more advantage that my Goki opponent accrues. So anyway, there's a Fuma. So if I'm lucky, I might even be able to win in like one turn, just like with that other deck. Though it might be a little bit harder. I mean, then again, like Double or Nothing just gets out the thing to make it 10,000 attack right away. So this is probably the one I'm most focused on. The whole like special summoning doesn't matter too much. Like I'm about getting the Double or Nothing out. Oh wait, yeah, the one I want to special summon is gonna be number 39 Utopia. So I kind of probably want to keep that in my X deck until I'm ready to pull off this combo right here. And then assuming my opponent will stop it and their attack position monster is low enough, like 2,000 or less, then I can get an OTK right there. Only downside is that it kind of matters that unlike with the Utopic deck, that OTK that I showed you there, since this doesn't also have an effect that like steals the monster's attack, it kind of matters that I'm attacking to a monster with 2,000 or less attack. Unlike with the other one, with the heroic one, like I can just drain, well, not really drain the attack, but give my monster all of that attack, so it's going to be 10,000 either way, which is like pretty much more than enough. Also, that's kind of nice there, because even if my opponent had a little bit extra life points for whatever reason, the Utopic, that Utopic OTK can still make sure that I'm dealing more than enough damage that even if they had 2,000 extra life points, it doesn't even matter. But I guess the nice thing about this is that it's still, I'm pretty sure it still allow me to attack directly. Unlike the heroic thing, like where if I do the gift, I can no longer attack directly. Yeah, this one allows to attack directly. And just so you know, even though it says it can make a second attack, because its first attack was negated, that doesn't mean it's gonna now suddenly be able to make 2 attacks. Its first attack was negated, so it technically only gets to make 1 more attack. So you better make sure that attack is enough damage, because it's not gonna suddenly be able to attack twice now, because that first attack that was negated still counts as one of the attacks according to this cause effect. So I won't go as much about the 6 Samurais, but here's the Astral Crevo, yeah, the one that gives it protection, which is like gonna be a little bit helpful if you can like it can also make its level 4 so it's high enough to go into one of these. So that's another nice thing, you have a bit more protection to make sure your OTK can go through, unlike with that other deck. And then there's a Kaizen and Nishi. And then there's a few Zexal weapons and Zexal spears. By the way, that's what ZS and ZW stands for, ZS stands for Zexal Spear, ZW stands for Zexal Weapon. And a few of these also either helps give your Utopias extra effects by equipping themselves to them, and a few of them can even get them straight from the deck, which is pretty nice, or they can maybe give the Exceed monster a little bit extra effects by simply being material. And then rank up Magic Zexal Force. But the only downside about equipping them is it does kind of take up a few spell or trap slots. But so if you have a bunch equipped, that's like how many less spell or trap cards you're gonna be able to have on the field. So maybe you don't want the most like traps with this deck, since most of your spell and trap slots are probably gonna be taken up by the Zexal stuff. Yeah, Zexal construction is pretty nice since it can search for a lot of different things. Just for revealing a card in hand. So you do need another card in hand in order to play this. But it allows you to reveal any card. So as long as you have at least one other, like it doesn't matter what it is. Temple of 6, 6 Samurai United, Shin's Dojo. And then Gateway of the 6 is also kind of nice because it helps get you back 6 Samurais in the hand. It will make sure you have a card to be able to reveal. And if like your opponent already knows what it is, it doesn't matter that you reveal that one. So you want to prioritize only showing your opponent stuff that they already knew about. Which probably doesn't matter too much for in solo mode, but if you were playing this outside of solo mode, it matters a little bit more. Anyway, there's the deck. I'll go into this now. Yeah, I think there's a few monsters that have negates in here. Not that just that Ultimate Dragoon, the one, or I'm not even sure if the upgrade to Utopic Future is in this deck. Yeah, so I might as well do 6 Samurai 9 even if I don't really need it, just in case. Kept me from being able to special summon it? Oh, man. Well, I can just still do a special summon. That's okay. I think I'll just do this. I can still do... So, that wasn't too bad. I didn't realize. I could have gone an extra monster, though. But since I can't attack this turn, I'll just go for my other Utopias instead. Ooh, this one allows me to special summon a Zexal weapon, Zexal thing straight from my deck, Zexal monster. And then this one is better for when I have number exceeds in my graveyard. So I'm gonna go for this one. Definitely the best play going first, since I can't attack, so... And Utopia double is better when you can't actually attack. So I need to detach 2 in order to do it, though. So you really only get 1 instance of this effect. But it's still a pretty powerful effect. So which one has the best? This one can negate a trap, but probably want one that can negate either a monster effect isn't bad, since they can do that right away, or do they have one that's a spell? A Utopia Exceed monster? Oh, that doesn't count as Utopia. That monster can attack all monster opponent controls once each. I'm just gonna go with this one then. That's pretty good since it can negate monster effects. Oh, well, whatever. At least it won't die probably because it has so much defense. Fortunately, this isn't actually a Utopia monster, so I can't equip my Zexal weapons to it. Man, that kind of stings. And there's a Goki. There's that. Now that can get over either one. Probably better that they went for the Exceed, because this one can be nice for once I can get out of Utopia. Maybe I should have gone for a level 4 though. But at least I might... I still have these Shoguns, but unfortunately this season with Warriors, so that might have been a mistake right there, but Lightning Blade is also level 5. Okay, well that's kind of bad. If I just destroy these, they'll just accrue more advantage. It's nice that, like, if you're playing a mirror match, the Bushido counters, like, most of the Bushido counter cards count for either 6 Samurai. So, now I can just send this to get 2 extra cards, which is nice, since I kind of need more cards. I don't really have the best hand right now at this point. Oh yeah, there's already Gateway. My opponent just had it. Wow. They didn't even need to go into that link to grab it. That's a nice draw though, but I better go for the United first, I think. Okay, Temple is nice. I might as well put that down. So now I can go for this. Go for this one. Special summon. So now this has that 1700. Still not enough to get over anything. So I might as well go for the Bao Shogun now. Ooh, it gains 300 attack and defense. Is that worth it though? Just anything. How much attack does it have again? Forget. Man, you can't look. Hold on, unless I can somehow look here. Oh, you know what? I think I can. I think this is another way you can look. Oh, I guess you can't. Man, you just can't look at the link. That's annoying. Whatever, I guess. I don't think it has a lot of attack. It only has 1,000, so. Now I have 3 though. That's only from the hand. This one doesn't have a graveyard effect. So I'll just send that one then. So this one will allow me to special summon level 3, but how many counters does this need? 4. And I'll have another way to bring another one out. So it's probably better to do the Shin Zojo, even though I really wish I had enough to make this worth it. But unfortunately I don't. I need 4 counters, and I can't remove counters from my opponent's cards. Yeah, it's only from your field, so you can't move counters from your opponent's field. I'm also giving my opponent a bunch of advantage with all these special summons too, which is slightly annoying. Oh wait, the thing about this is this cares about counters on this card. Okay, fine, I gotta go for Gateway. Well, whatever, I might as well set up. Maybe later on I can actually do something. I should have maybe gone for that, but whatever, I didn't know. Dang it. I don't really want to do the 2 counters thing. I think I'll just wait. Oh, hey, New Blitz 74. Sorry, I didn't notice you for a second. Yeah. 6 Samurai is actually a pretty cool deck. They can have a lot of special summons. I might as well end here. Yeah, but hey, thanks for leaving some comments here. And if you'd like to see me do a playthrough of Live or Die, you can come to my Twitch streams. And that goes for anyone else as well. Like, if you want to see some live or die action, which I haven't played, so I don't really know a lot about it. But if the link stops, yeah, bricked. Yeah, I could have probably done better if I would have... Maybe I should have gone for the... Which one was it? For the Utopia double? Yeah. Because at least that would have also given me other Utopias. But I'm just hoping I am accruing counters at the very least. So assuming my opponent just doesn't kill me on this turn, I have enough now to be able to add a 6 samurai monster, or even special summon something. 6 samurais need a few more supportive effect cards. Yeah, they can always use a little bit more support. But the Battle Shogun was a pretty big addition because, like, now you have a way to actually search for the really any of your Bushido counter cards. Even so, if you already had the Gateway of the Six, you can still go into it to search for some of the other Bushido counter cards. As the current game is quick effect, yeah, maybe they could get a few more quick effect cards with quick effects. They do have a few nice ones. And negates on monsters. I mean, you can combine it with like other archetypes technically that gives you a little bit of negates. Like maybe like Xian's nice for that spell or trap negate, but maybe they could have like a few more cards that could negate monsters, yeah. But yeah, looks like my opponent didn't just kill me right away, so that's good. So now I have a chance to make a comeback here. That's another nice thing about solo mode, is that like sometimes the opponent will still be willing to give you a chance to make a comeback. Yeah, if some of your cards aren't... Yeah, I guess that is kind of an issue sometimes. But, I mean, like... I think you can still make a comeback by being able to... might as well remove counters from this. You can still, like... There's other things that can, like, special summon. Like, when you have another... Oh, I think the thing about this card is you need... Oh yeah, you only need 1 6 samurai, so that's not too bad. And this also only requires 1 6 samurai. This one has a downside of only being able to control 1 though. So... I don't have a 6 samurai yet though. But I do still have 4 accounts, so I'll be able to add another one, so it's not a problem. So... I can add this one back. Can't risk linking for cards if it's negated, no more cards you can do. Yeah, I guess if they negate your Battle Shogun, you don't have the Gateway to 6, that can be kind of bad. Go first, you got 5 cards. Yeah, it always... for a lot of decks, it kind of sinks when some of your plays get negated. But, like, yeah, there are decks that can, like, get through that a little bit better, perhaps. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the Inishi. Okay, now I can do this again. Add another 6 samurai. Okay, so... I guess I'll go for this one now. Yeah, I'll go for this one now. So now I can no summon this, which will then allow me to special summon the... And sometimes it's also kind of hard to play fast with 6 samurai, because there's like so many plays they can make, and like this Gateway to 6 can loop a little bit, even with the 1. Especially when you have, like, more cards adding counters. You got nothing to hold up this turn. Infinite Impermanence or Ash. Yeah, but once they get going, they can, like do quite a bit of spell summoning. Especially when you have multiple cards, like, adding counters. That's why you kind of want to keep the other cards adding counters. Because Gateway of the Six can utilize any of the counters on your field. And then this can just send one of my opponent's monsters back. But I might want to keep the Saryuja for now. Have them keep that. Now I can do the Grandmaster. And he can spell summon himself for even more counters. There's no, and luckily for both all of them, there's no max, so I don't have to worry about that. Yeah. My opponent definitely made a mistake by letting me get my turn in. So now I can add another 6 Samurai. But that's just it. It can be amazing if it succeeds, but it's a gamble at the current point of 6 Samurai. Yeah. It can really pop off if the opponent lets it. But that's... I mean, that can also be true about some Exodia decks as well. There's lots of ways to win with Exodia pretty consistently, but like with like one Duel and Lockbird, you're pretty much screwed. In terms of rank play, yeah. So I can spell summon this now if I want, or I can go into just need to make sure I keep 6 Samurai on the field, pretty much. Oh yeah, there's a Utopia double, so I can just maybe go for game. How does this work? Monsters... Okay, so basically I just have them lose 100 and then that should be game. Yeah, so I'll go for the Utopia double here now. Oh wait, I can have it gain a little bit extra attack. Actually, I don't think it matters. Duel and Lock is one turn, but can't the others. Well, in terms of Exodia, pretty much looking to win in one turn. If you even let your opponent have one turn with Exodia, you don't really have the strongest defense. Even some of the, even that Exodia deck I saw with the Dynamis Pendulum, I don't think he could have really had the best defense. Like, you saw him having to pass if you, like, check that out. Didn't really have the best defense. So now I can negate a monster effect. Guess I might as well. Actually, I'm not sure how that works now. I might as well probably do this one, because this one can spell summon itself. And I use my null summon. Yeah, I can technically pretty much go as much as I want with the Exodia. I mean, with the 6 Samurai at this point. Like, you can literally just, like, I mean, at this point, I'm getting so many counters, it's never gonna end where I'm not gonna be able to activate this to add another 6 Samurai. And because it's from the deck to the graveyard, even after you use up all of these and they're in the graveyard, you just add them back from the graveyard and continue it. But at this point, it doubles its... Oh, this is also kind of nice because it doesn't just double its original attack, it doubles whatever attack it has. So because it has 4700, it's going to double that. Still not enough though. It's only 4,000. Oh, yeah, so I think I basically just got to keep doing this. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep doing this until I get the Grandmaster to very little attack. Because that's the one with the least attack. It should be able to, easily. I'm going to prioritize making sure I get out them out of the deck first. Yeah, now I can special summon this. It doesn't even matter at this point that I'm giving my opponent counters. Should be able to keep this going. I forgot that I have to keep counters on that. Whatever. It's fine. This card bows but it doesn't, it can't negate its own attack. That's why I need that. Number exceed. Do I have a number exceed? No. But I can do another bow Shogun. Is this not even a once per turn either? Wow. I might as well go in for the bow Shogun then. Go. I'll use both of these. Oh, you're done with the Theme Chronicle? Good job. I'm getting pretty close. I'm like 5,000 or maybe like 6,000 away from. I'm not sure what you mean by done, but like for me, I'm looking to get to the 22,000 to get all the rewards. I mean, I'm like 6,000 away from that. Show it off on video. That's cool. Maybe I can share it if you want me to. I can like put it down in one of the comments. Because I want it because then like people are saying another take on it. So now I can add that. I don't want to discard the double nothing because I need that one for the OTK. These are all adding multiple. I better go for the Shien's Dojo. It's in, if you want, yeah, like that would be fine because then that shows off even other decks that can be used for the Theme Chronicle event. Because it's not over yet, so it's still relevant. So I can go for the Gateway to 6. I want to make sure I don't remove counters from the temple because I want to keep the counters because that decreases the attack. So here, oh, it gains attack for every counter. That's cool. Not that it really matters too much. So now I can add the one from my graveyard here. Yeah, I can do that. It doesn't really matter. So now I can special summon him. Cool. And now I can go for, I have another one engraved here, so I can just go for that. If I'm mod, I could send Link. Can I make you mod if without having monetization? I'm not exactly sure. I guess I can try making a mod. Yeah, I gotta go into the live stream. Okay. I'm gonna make sure it's muted just in case. Okay, so I don't know if I can make you mod. Add as moderator? Yeah, I guess I can. It doesn't really matter too much because I'm probably planning to have Twitch be my main source of income if I can. Standard moderator. I don't think it matters. Change. I'll just make you a standard moderator. I think hopefully that's good enough. There. So I made you as standard mod now, New Blitz. So now I can remove these. need to get enough counters on here to reduce this to 0 attack, or almost 0. I also need to make sure that I have the ones that can be special summoned in the graveyard. Oh, here can also give himself counters too. Oh. And I think he doesn't have a limit either. Okay. So now I can go for another Battle Shogun. I'll just use these two then. I can technically special summon Shians from the graveyard too if I want, but that's a lot of counters. That doesn't count as a Shian, so I won't be able to special summon that one. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So if anyone is watching now, you can feel free to click on the link, or if you're watching it after, like you'll be able to see that link. I could also probably just put in the comments too, so you have another place to see it for anyone who's interested in seeing another take on a deck for the Theme Chronicle event. So I'll just remove more counters, get that Grandmass out again. I mean, I probably don't need to do all this, but it's fun. This card bows an opponent's monster. Man. Which one? You can detach one material. I must have 1,000 less life points in order to detach materials, though. That kind of stinks. Can target. Does this thing can detach all materials from this? Ah, man. There's no other ways I can. Well, I might as well go for the one then that gives extra attack then. That stinks. Whatever. Oh wait, I don't want to use that one up. So which one can I go for? One of these? Whatever. I guess I'll go for... No, I can't do that either. So I go for this then. I guess. At least I'll open up one. I don't know if I do. This is probably game though, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'm sure it's game. So now I can negate. Here, it's important to have this on so I can negate its own attack, or else it wouldn't take that into consideration. So now I can negate the attack. Yeah, that's important, otherwise it wouldn't let me. Now I can activate this, double or nothing. Wait, what? 6,300. So this one, oh, they just keep it, so that's fine. Guess I'll go destroy these. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't gonna be game. Man. But what I can do is I can purposely let these be destroyed, so that I free up space on my field. Twitch is getting controversy these days. It's at least a lot easier to be monetized on that. Like here you have to have 1,000 subs, which is kind of ridiculous. But over there, they have much easier requirements. Like it's like 50 followers, and they need to get a few like chatters going, which doesn't seem too hard. I'm just gonna try it, see how it goes. Like Because it's definitely not working out here, but I'm still gonna do my Master videos on here, so there's that. Might as well go for the Utopia now. This is probably better anyway. When this card bows an opponent's monster, it can work even during my opponent's turn. Here, there's words you can't say on Twitch. I mean, I don't know. I don't know a whole bunch about Twitch. But yeah, there are like, there's also rules that I made where you can't say the F word because like my live stream. It's nice that you can ban words. If you want to ban words, it's nice that you can ban words on live streams for Twitch. So I just straight up banned the F word because it's supposed to be family friendly. But yeah, besides that, pretty much lax. I might as well remove counters off of these. So now I can add back. Ooh, I can add back. I forgot you could add back the Battle Shogun, so I could have kept the loop going. I could have ended it this turn. I forgot you could just add back the Battle Shogun. So I technically could have kept it going. Whatever. Might as well add back this. This two-step verification kind of sucks. The phone is the only means. I mean, some websites kind of have like two-step verification. It's only the phone? Like, you can't get like an email? I think most people nowadays have a phone though. So it's probably not a big deal for most people. But yeah, it does kind of stink for the people who don't have a cell phone, if it's like that. Yeah, maybe I should just keep accruing, because at the very least I can make these have very low attack. $2024, you figure be updated. Yeah, I don't know all there is to know about Twitch just yet, but I'll learn as I go. I'm mainly just trying to see if I can have something as a means to get monetized. Now I can use those two. By doing that, now I can bring the link back to my hand. And this will also. But it becomes 5,000 tax, so it doesn't matter if it's at 0. Add 1/6 samurai back. Now I can add this one back. So now what I can do here is I can add the link back. Oh, maybe only one accrues them at a time. Oh, to a zone this card points to. I see how that is. Okay, well that's fine. I'll just go for the Battle Shogun again. Okay, right there. And then I can add. Okay, this. And then I'll add back the Grandmaster. Special summon it. I'll add back the link. Dang, I wish I would have thought about this before. I guess I kind of want to just... Monsters your opponent controls. Ah, man, it's annoying that they're also decreasing my attack too. Maybe I'll just stop. If everything's at 0 though, it really doesn't matter too much. Oh, what? Oh, no, this is fine. I can just get back the link. I suppose that's another nice thing about having the link, is like now you have a way to make sure you have space enough for the loop if you just want to loop it for a good long time for whatever reason. I mean, it's not like you have a limited time in the outside of the solo mode though, but it's pretty fun seeing how long you can get the loop going. Seeing this is pretty much the only deck where you can actually do this kind of thing, I think. So I'll use those two then. Especially considering like that, like the Bushido counter stack with the Gateway to 6. Okay. So I might as well go for that again. Too bad I don't have like the cowboy to just end it here. 4 counters. So now I can just start moving counters from this. I don't know if my opponent's gonna know about looping as much as me, since they're just an AI. Technically, you can have the Battle Shogun gain a whole bunch of attack through this too. So I guess that's technically another way you can get an OTK, though that might take a little bit. Yeah. I mean, with all this special, there's a whole bunch of ways to get OTKs. Now I can get back this first, so I can special summon and accrue more counters. Come on. I'll just remove counters from this. Get that back, so I can go for that. Yeah, but anyway, I think you pretty much get the idea. I might as well I'll just go for another Battle Shogun. And I think it'll have more than enough attack to keep up. Man, it's 3,200. 3,100. I think that I'll just... I mean... I don't really want to send these to graveyard though, so I'm just gonna end it. Yeah, I could have OTK'd if I would have thought about getting the links back easily, but I wonder how far my opponent's willing to go with their gateway. They can basically just add the whole, almost the whole deck now if they want. But is my opponent gonna think of abusing it that much? That's the question. But yeah, also definitely thank you for all your comments, New Blitz. It's been a while since I forget when the last time I got comments on one of my YouTube stream. I got quite a few comments during that Twitch live stream as well from it was mostly just from one person. But yeah, I was happy about that because I'm pretty sure that's also the guy that became my first follower for Twitch. So that's a start right there. Now I just need 49 more and then a few other requirements and I can become an affiliate for Twitch. I also keep checking the affiliate links for my just that I have, like for a TCG player, CoinSmart, and the crypto thing, and the music store basically. And I'm glad people are clicking on it. I haven't gotten money, but it's good that people know basically know how to utilize the affiliate links, which is not that difficult, but it's good that's working. Come on. Yeah, my opponent might take a while now too because they have so many counters as well. Well, my opponent want to though. So awesome that these can just have so much attack here. And that's with the decrease here. Well, the decrease doesn't matter since they gain as much as they lose off of those. So, you don't really count the counters here for the link. But you do, but I can count all of these counters. And also all of the gateway counters here. And all the counters here. I guess the one downside is that only this one can actually get counters, since I can't summon monsters in my spell and trap zones, and they have to be to where markers are pointing. 20 cards. As long as my opponent doesn't kill me here, I'll definitely be able to win in my next turn. Yeah, because all I have to do... Oh, I forgot. 0 attack. I should have gone rid of that one. Well, that was fun because a lot of counters were being accrued. Okay, this time I'll know how to pull it off though. If I can pull off the gateway loop again. Actually, that's kind of interesting. Because if I have the one that can lower attack along with the gateway, and I can keep the loop going, then technically I can just decrease opponent's attack that way if they have monsters. And then eventually I can get to the point where it can just OTK with that Utopia double combo. That's kind of cool. Didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, and once again, this is kind of nice because it can spec summon a copy of itself. So now I can just spec summon the other one. Go for Bao Shogun to get one of my other Bushido counter cards. Probably the field spell. Yeah, he does count as a 6th samurai, so that's good. So now I can discard probably this one. And then I can get out one of my... Probably the temple. Although the 6 Samurai 9 is nice for that draw. Yeah, honestly, the 6 Samurai 9 might be the... What can I do? 4 counters for this. I think I'm gonna do 6 Samurai 9 actually. Put that out so that I get counters off of the special summon the 6 Samurai. Okay, and then I can add the Grandmaster. Seems good. Okay. So now I can... Ooh, I can do the gateway again. That's nice. Oh, I forgot to put it here so they would gain another counter. It's fine. Honestly... Do not activate effect. Good. I'm glad you can do that. Yeah, I might as well do this. Now I can add another one. Add another card with the Bushido counter. It's also cool. Oh wait, it is a hard once per turn. But I still gain counters off of that, so I'll take it. Now I get to draw 2 cards off of this, which I think is good. Could use the extra draw there. Ooh, I got the Temple of 6. That's nice. So now I can add another 6 Samurai. Add the one from my deck. Might as well. Now I can special summon this. I remember special summon here, so I got a count off of him. Now I can go for another 4 counters here. Add back the Shein? No. The one from my deck again. Put it right here so that gets another counter. There's a Utopia double, but now I can go for another one. Not bad. I'll go for that. So yeah, because now I can go for another Bao Shogun. I'll go ahead and add the last one from my deck to my hand. And then I'll go ahead and go into another Bao Shogun. Got another counter here. Cool. Now I get to add another 6 Samurai. Probably do the Bao Shogun. Don't really need the counters on him for anything else. Better go for the Bao Shogun here. Add that back to my X deck. And then I can go for this. At least now, this time, I'm not helping my opponent out by because they don't have any of this Bushido counter cards on their field. Maybe I'll just do this. It gains 300 attack and defense. I think I'm probably gonna stop. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. I do get to keep the counters, so it doesn't matter. At least 2100 attack isn't bad. 2100, 1800. It's almost like in a mirror match, it's almost the person who goes second is almost at advantage since they might have a way to OTK. But at least like if you're playing, I mean with a more competitive 6 samurai, you're probably gonna 7 negates. So there's that. But I'm just talking about like without negates. And so like this. Pretty fun though. But yeah, like it's just like when you have like time. I don't really like playing decks that has like so much special summoning like this. There's different lines. I mean, I guess like you're pretty much grabbing up the same kinds of monsters though, eventually. So it's not too complicated, I guess. Okay, now I should be able to OTK easily. I got the double or nothing combo. I don't know if this, how does this work though? Oh, you know what? It keeps him tails, so yeah, I better save that for now. I'm just focusing on getting the soul down to 0 attack. Pretty much. So I better get the soul down to 0 attack first thing. Need to make sure that I have a Shogun in my X deck. This is the one to go for first because like now you can like have, because otherwise I mean I guess it doesn't matter too much, but this way it opens up one of the zones, so now the other Shogun could be gaining. Oh yeah, now I can have a new access to discard and add a Bushido kind of card. Really doesn't matter. Probably this one. Away. And then I can add... I could add another 6 Samurai United, honestly. Wonder if that's worth it. Probably not. Since I can go for the OTK, don't think I need to be drawing cards. I'm just going to use the Shien Zojo to help fuel the Gateway of the 6 a little more. And luckily, since a soul doesn't have a lot of attack already, it's going to be real easy to get it down to 0 attack. And now I can... yeah, now I can add the Grandmaster. Put it there. Yeah, now at this point it doesn't matter that I'm having my opponent crew materials because I can OTK them, assuming that this card doesn't stop it. So... man. Okay, now I put the Bao Shogun back, go into that. Use up these two. Okay, come on. 700. Should be enough. Should be able to get there. Especially now that I have this other card. So I'll go ahead and grab back the Grant. I mean, it doesn't matter. I guess it's legendary. They're both basically for the same purpose. Yeah, now I need to grab back the Shogun. Make sure I use the count off of that since I'm going to be getting rid of him. Because otherwise, I'll have wasted one of my counters, and I don't want to do that. I don't know if it matters, but just in case it does. Okay, come on. Now it's 500. There you go, 500. So actually, this kinda like, the 6 Samurai kinda helps just complement the Utopia OTK, because I'm decreasing attack, and then I can eventually get my opponent's weakest attack position monster down to 0. So almost doesn't. So in that case, it doesn't matter what the attack of the monster was. Now it's 400. And then I'll go ahead and do it again, and then it'll be 300. Okay, go again for it. Yeah, Battle Shogun just helps because it's the way I can make sure my field stays clear. Now this kind of stinks. I have to remove a counter from that. At this point, I don't know. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just go for it now then. Close enough. I feel like there is a way though. I don't know. I might be stuck here. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Am I stuck here? So if I go for this, I think I am pretty much stuck there. Okay, well I'll just go for the Utopia double play now then. Whatever, it's fine. It's only when it's 6 Samurai Best Summon. I can Special Summon the Astrotopia now. But I don't really need to. Oh, it does attach material. Special Summon the Utopia. Can still just attack directly with it. Oh, it's 5,000? Oh, okay, well that helps. Oh yeah, it does go up to 5,000. I forgot. Oh, I guess... Huh. I guess it doesn't matter if you just have it on auto. You'll still be able to negate its own attack. Whatever. Now it's 10,000. And this time you don't want to negate it. Okay, cool. But I guess the last one was also good because it showed that I was right about the double or nothing. You only get one extra total attack because the negate attack does count. It has to say that or else you won't be able to gain any extra attacks. And then the whole purpose of double or nothing would be pretty much taken away. Legendary 6 Samurai Shian. Here you go. Here's an icon. An icon depicting a late great shogun of insurmountable military prowess. Learning from bitter defeat, he takes the next step toward becoming a legendary leader. Oh yeah, and also, something I learned from the stream I did on the Macedon Theme Chronicle. a few days ago on Twitch is that if I look up the people's IDs on here, like via here, and then add or rather enter the ID here, then I can like also look at some of the replays that they made public. So if anyone wants to share replays, we can do it that way. Can also look up by title, but that's probably a lot harder. Anyway, I guess that's still nice. The tile lookup thing is still nice because it does show all of the titles. So I'll probably use this for when I'm going through all the titles that were shown off in this game. Sure. Yeah, that goes for anyone who wants to show replays. There were a few replays I shown off, but that got shown off yesterday. That weren't all mine. I did show a few of my Theme Chronicle replays too. I didn't realize you could play a pretty nifty dinosaur deck in the Theme Chronicle as well. So that's another deck you can play here. But yeah, I'll be playing with my prank kids. As you can see, I'm at 16,000 now. Just trying to get to the title here. My aim is to get 18,000 here, but before I do that, I need to make sure that my new missions are showing up. Oh yeah, I also have the live, so I'll go over the live again. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get the 4 wins I need. Here's the Duel live. I'll just back out of it so I can get the gems out of the way. Unless anyone wants to watch a replay. But I'm probably just going to back out of it. Wow, another dinosaur replay. Okay. A lot of... That's kind of crazy, since, like, those were the replays that... Forget what the person's name was, but those were the replays that the person who showed up to the Twitch live stream. There was another one who showed up. I couldn't tell if it was a bot or not. But I'm gonna have another rule for Twitch where like anything I deem spam, I'm just gonna ignore. I think that's the best way to do it. I think that's how I'm gonna. It doesn't really matter as much for YouTube because I don't really get a lot of chatters here. But I'm hoping to get a few more in the Twitch, so it might matter a little bit more there. But if I need to, I can make that rule for YouTube eventually. Theme Chronicle. Here we go. Got my prank kids. One thing I was thinking about doing was replacing the... Sometimes this is helpful, but I think I'm going to try replacing it with Monster Reborn. Which, not right there. You do get it for free. So this is a pretty budget card to include if you need like one extra card. And they usually allow you to use Monster Reborn in festivals. Oh yeah, and I think one of the only things I can pretty much, I guess I can change. I guess they allow you to have like accessories, like they're a little bit more lax on accessories for this Theme Chronicle. So if anyone wants to see any specific accessories, you can feel free to let me know. I forgot to say that during the Twitch stream. If anyone wants to see a different mate, I can show that off too. I have like most of the mates, and any of the mates or the accessories I don't have, I'm perfectly fine with buying those. I'm pretty much want to buy all of them at some point anyway. Just saving some gems right now since I'm not really using all of the accessories. And I can also show off a few of the structure decks too if anyone wants to see them in this event. I think most of them you can actually play. So those are a few budget options. Some of them might be a little bit more budget than others, depending on like how many like outside cards you need to make the deck as competitive as possible. The Dark Magician is pretty budget though, since like pretty much it's like a bunch of the hand traps you're probably already wanting anyway. And the trap is kind of nice, the one that negates all effects. Anyway, I'm going to start with fancies. I like to, whenever I can, have Roxy's for last. And then the polymerization is more of just backup. Pretty much need to Ash Blossom, or in this case, I do the Crossout Designator. But yeah, Maxi is very bad against Praying Kids because of all the special summoning. But you also want to be a little bit careful sometimes with the Maxi. You don't... I mean, I noticed another person, like, called by my Maxi, and then they didn't special summon at all. Like, if you're not planning a special summon, don't, like, hit a Maxi with a call by, because call by can be used for other things as well. But yeah, I had to hit the Maxi because I know I'm going to be special summoning. So basically think, am I going to be special summoning or not? And then that can help you decide whether or not it's safe to use a call by or something. But yeah, usually I like to cross out like Maxi and then save the Ash Blossom for more generic searching when I can. Because cross out is a little bit less versatile. So I'm gonna send the Pandemonium here. Or my opponent can just concede. Yeah, you want to send them Pandemonium because eventually you're gonna go into Cock-a-doodle-doo and then can add the Pandemonium along with another Prank Kids card back from your graveyard. And then later on you can send the plan during the opponent's turn. And then the plan can be extra backup for attacks. There's one win already, so that's nice. So hopefully I can get a few more quick wins like that. I might just concede the ones that obviously look like I'm pretty much going to lose. Since I'm not too worried about how many missions I get done, because I'm pretty much at empty or 3 right now. So it doesn't matter because like I have more than enough space for new missions for the next day. Just need to make sure I have less than 6 at pretty much all times before the reset if I want to make sure I can maximize my gems, which is especially good for being more free to play. Oh yeah, I also got a bunch of, like, I know I said this at the stream, but for anyone who didn't go to the stream, I got a bunch of books a few days ago at a garage sale. I got this part 1 of this one RPG-esque book, so that was pretty cool. Fantasy, I like fantasy. And also I got a few Goosebumps as well. I got like 25 for 40. A few of them were the newer editions, and a few of them were the older editions. I don't really care too much what edition they are. I just wanted those Goosebumps books. Felt like 40 was fair enough, and it helped. The whole like getting a Lorcana structure deck for like $10 with a starter deck for $10 without the booster pack, which I didn't really need anyway. He was gonna do 20, but like I did 10 without the booster pack, which I think was more than worth it. And like I was like looking in stores, and like basically it's 16 in stores, so that was a pretty good price, like $10. So now I have 1. I didn't want to get 2 because he only had 1 edition starter deck, and I want to get a different one for my friend. So I need to think about that. And then maybe I can just help him by picking one up and having him pay me back for that later. Because I know my friend wants to play Lacana with me. Okay, so I'll grab the pranks. I grabbed the pranks with the do. Yeah, I'm usually doing Vansies on the third summon. Really doesn't matter at this point when you do the fancy summon. But the Roxy's you pretty much want to save for last, so you have the best chance of like drawing a hand trap. You really don't want to draw into another Prinkids. I mean, sometimes you do, but most of the time you want to just draw into another hand trap. Preferably one that can be activated alongside of the hand traps. So preferably not like another Ash Blossom if you already had an Ash Blossom. If I already had an Ash Blossom in hand. So here I'm setting the Pandemonium so I can get it back with the do. I was thinking about it, and I think it's almost better to make sure the prank sticks first before committing to the do to bring back stuff play. Yeah, so now I activate it. I really like the check marks here because now I know which ones have already been activated. So now I'll activate the pranks, and then I'll go ahead and do the do because it's stuck. So I add back the Pandemonium as one, and then it doesn't matter which one you add back with the other, because you're just going to use one of them, one of your monsters as fodder, discard material anyway, for the pranks, so you can go into your last Prank Kids monster, Prank Kids Link. And then, if you have another Prank Kids in hand, you can use that one as fodder for the Roxy's. Otherwise, basically get rid of something that's not a hand trap. Yeah, so, for instance, if I had, I don't know, I mean, I don't know what it would, but luckily I have the Fansies here, so I can just get rid of that. I want to keep the Pandemonium for my opponent's turn. And then when you're special summoning, it really doesn't matter which one. I have all three of them in the graveyard anyway. So now with the Lampsies, I'll get back the other two. And so now I'll still be able to go into the the one that destroys monsters. This one, the Bow Butler, during their turn. This is probably the more important fusion to have. The more important boss monster to have. You can also play the Ripper Roaster if you want. But, like, generally, like, getting rid of back row is probably not as important a lot of the time. But yeah, pretty much now I don't really have a way of getting rid of back row. So yeah, definitely do also craft the Ripper Roaster if you don't mind doing that. I just don't really want to. Oh man, that stinks. Didn't have a way to get rid of that. And now I can't really go for the Pandemonium either. Continue main phase. Wow, just doing that because they know I can't, because my opponent knows I can't attack. Well, I might be able to stop their plays though. Still think they should have put in defense so they could easily get around it with the Nibiru. So now I can go for these three, because I have more than enough copies of the Bow Wow Bark. Okay, there's another polymerization. Not really the most ideal card. I really need another Prank Kids. I should have done the I should have done the Meow Meow Moo. Yeah. There's a polymerization right there. Fortunately, fortunately for them, they put in the right spot, so I can't negate it. Oh, it's lunar lights. I guess they won an attack. But... oh yeah, and they also get these effects. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Okay, go ahead. I think yeah, and I did start a bit earlier today because in case these zones did take a bit, because you never know sometimes when it comes to ranked about how long those are gonna be, even if you're playing a better deck. I'm trying to make it a little bit easier by only versing myself against PlayStation people. And for anyone who still doesn't know how to do that, basically you go into settings and then go to the cross-platform tab, and then you select to disable cross-platform play. And it might make you face easier opponents by having a less of a pool. It might not be true about all consoles, but I'm just doing for the just in case factor. And also it doesn't seem to take that much longer to load. I'm thinking the most popular server is probably the computer server. Computer mobile. Usually they like to combine it, so it really helps. That really helps make sure there's more people playing. And with the other consoles, like usually they keep those separate. So, but yeah, PC mobile also is a lot easier to acquire for a lot of people, and they're more versatile because they can be used for more than just gaming. Although consoles are becoming a little bit more versatile too, like with adding on like streaming apps onto the newer consoles. Like Switch still didn't really get into that game yet, but PlayStation and Xbox has a lot of the different streaming services. I think they pretty much have all of them, or at least most of them. Especially a lot of the big ones. I mean, of course you still have to pay for them, but I mean, once you do, like, you just need to enter your account. And of course they're free to download. They do take up a little bit of space, but I still don't think it's a ton of space. Which is good, because you don't really want stuff like that taking a ton of space. Yeah, so I'm planning to hopefully hang out with my friend again, and then maybe we can play some Lacana. Maybe 3 PP surrender. That's cool. I think I'm gonna stop that. Negate that. A nice thing about Effect Veiler is similar to the Infinite Impermanence. It's not a hard once per turn. Wow, my opponent still just ended up conceding. And that is an example of why, even when the tables look down for you, it may be worth it to try to keep going. I had enough negates and my opponent just got tired of it. That's cool. And now I just need 2 more wins. And then I'll take a break for today. And I'll get the rest of the wins off camera. And luckily the new missions did come, so that's another reason why I kind of want to take it a little bit slower, because then I can get the missions done while also still playing. And if any missions aren't completed, I can always just try to turbo it out when I no longer need to care about the medals. I guess I could look at the missions for the Theme Chronicle, and then if there's any strange ones, I can let you know how you can turbo them out. Usually with the destroy ones, it's pretty much straightforward. You just run a whole bunch of cards that can like mass destroy stuff, like Raigeki, Dark Hole, that you can get from solo mode, and then Harpy's Feather Dust is another nice one that I think you get from a bundle, and then Lightning Storm you get at least one from a bundle, so you can also use that. Yeah, it looks like didn't matter if I negated those or not, so. But at least I can negate the link. I think the link will have a good effect. Yeah, that's not a bad effect. That's one I want to negate. I think I do the effect failure, but then again, Call by the Grave is a threat. But if I do the infinite... Nah, I think I'm gonna do the infinite. I want to make sure it's negated. Thing about the effect failure is, like, it's... a lot more things can hit it. Like a call by. I mean... Infinite perms can still be hit by a cross-out designator. Yeah, it got negated, so that's good. And my opponent didn't have much after that. Luckily, I have a Prank Kids in hand, so I can do my plays. All I need is one Prank Kids. How many of you people think like that if, I'm wondering, like, how many people think that if Prank Kids get a Link 3, that it would be too much? Because, like, I mean, they can keep special summoning a bunch, but wouldn't Link 3 pretty much break them? Because that's, like, pretty much the only thing that Prank Kids don't have. But they are pretty weak to, like, Ash Blossom and, like, stuff like that. That stinks. Infinite Impermanent's going to stop that anyway. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay, fine. I don't think a Link 3 would break the deck, though. Because they can still be stopped by quite a bit. Especially with, I think Verdan's gone? Anyway. Guess that's pretty much it for me. But at least now I can do the Max C. I better do the Max C right away. Just in case my opponent has a Thrust or a Talent. Since I did see that those are cards that are definitely available for the Chronicle as well. So those can be threats. And the Thrust can be nice because it gets you to a Talent right away. So if you have a Thrust, you almost have a Talent. Or you basically have anything else, but... the Harpies, that's a little annoying. Maybe I shouldn't have set the Pandemonium. Tribute a plant to Adavinka. Okay. I still have a negate here. Yeah, but one of the main reasons why so many people surrendered to me in the Theme Chronicle is probably just because I'm playing a good deck coupled with the fact that I'm in a lower ranking in the ladder, which makes a difference. So that's one of the upsides about like not going on the ladder too much, to make the events a little bit easier. It's still not like super easy. Still get faced with people with actual good decks occasionally. can't stop that. Okay, good. I got into another prank kids. Special summoning another one. This doesn't have an effect, right, that I care about. It doesn't have like a tribute effect. Oh, okay, just conceding. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess the official term is surrender, but I like to call it conceding. It doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so now I'm 1 win away. But of course I'll do a few more duels if anyone wants me to play a structure deck. Or maybe just once. I mean, I guess if they want a little bit more of a look at any of the loner decks. I think I still have the replays actually, so I should be able to show the replays. I'm not sure how long they last for. Unfortunately, I can't show the replays that the person. Yeah, I'll be able to at least show you what their name is on here. I'll show you that after the duel here. So, Prank Kid's Place. This is probably a good one to activate because it can bait out an Ash Blossom. You really don't want them using Ash Blossom on one of the Prank Kids. That stinks. They can't stop that. So, this really stinks with the Max C, but pretty much try to make good enough plays. Probably gonna focus on making sure I have a... Probably want to get to the Do and... Luckily I already have the pranks, so that's nice. I'm probably gonna do the Do and then add the Pandemonium. And then I can at least make it... Okay, so I can... Wait, no, I should be able to do this here. I can go straight into a Do. But then again, I want the Meow Meow move for the extra destroy. Yeah, for the extra destroy. I'm still gonna do this. So they'll draw like, I think 3 cards, which still stinks, but... Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get out the fancies, because I already have the dropsies in hand. And now I can do the Do play. And then with the Do, I should get myself the materials needed for Pandemonium. Yeah, so now, in this case, I'll use the fancies to send the trap for the extra battle protection. Mostly it's used to shuffle back some of my cards, though. I'm gonna add that. Then fancies will send the trap. Okay, and then I'll use this. I think at this point, I don't do the special summon. I don't want to give them another card. Because I already have the materials I need for the fusion summon of the Battle Butler for next turn. So I think I gave my opponent like 3 cards. That's probably not about as good as I could have done. Oh yeah, I'll just... Don't think I'm gonna put them... Now that kind of stinks. Now, I don't think I do the pranks, because otherwise I have to shuffle the Meow Meow move back, and I don't think that's very good. Yeah, I'm just gonna... It's probably worth it. I think it's actually worth it. Getting an extra draw can come in handy. Now I only get one basic Raigeki with the Bow Butler, but that'll be fine. I'll have all the special summons off of the Prank Kids being used as fusion materials for another Prank Kids. That's another downside about this deck. It probably would have made them too good if like they could get the effect off of being sent to the graveyard for a fusion or link summon of any fusion or link monster. I wonder what would happen if they started like adding rituals to this deck, or like maybe even like synchros. They may have to like errata these to say as material for fusion link synchro or rituals or something like that. and then they would like change a place to also represent that too. That would probably be a thought. I mean, that wouldn't be too hard for the Prank Kids, but they might just come out with another field spell if they do it if they go in that direction. Sun God. I probably want to wait because I know they contribute my stuff. Probably want to wait until they are about to enter battle phase, since this has to be activated during the main phase. But yeah, I know that this kind of deck contribute my stuff, so I want to wait. Okay, so there's another set. Fortunately, if I don't have any monsters on the field, they may not be able to do as much. I'm not sure how much this deck is relying on being able to tribute my stuff. Oh, Max C? They're trying to bait out my Pandemonium. That's actually kind of smart. They probably have a way of tributing off my stuff. I don't think I'm gonna take the bait, though. There was this other guy who I think was also pretty smart. Like, he waited until I was about to go into end phase before doing the beer. I guess that's what some of the other people did. But I thought that was pretty smart, since in that duel I actually had a cross out. And so maybe what my opponent could have been thinking is, if I was to activate if I was to set the cross out, I wouldn't be able to stop and deal. So I was pretty smart in keeping the cross out of my hand, and my opponent did have an Nabil, and I was still able to activate the cross out, stop it. So that was pretty cool. This was while I was still playing the Prank Kids deck, of course. Pretty much the only non-loner deck I'm playing, because it's not bad. It's not bad, and it's pretty linear too. Combo deck isn't too bad when like its lines are more linear. I don't really like Pendulums because its lines aren't very linear. So I'll go ahead and do the Lampsies. So now I actually have the Meow Meow Moo, which is good. Yeah, see, in this sort of case, Ripple and Rosa would come in handy, but I just don't really want to craft it. I mean, it wasn't really needed for the most part. I'm still getting wins at a fair enough rate. I'm just playing like the cards I already had. I already happen to have. So maybe I could have gone maybe an extra Rocket Ride, but I only had the one, so I'm only going with one. You might want to play an extra place at this point, but I only had two, which is still a pretty good amount. Probably could even replace the Monster Reborn with the place if I wanted to. So might as well get them out of the deck. Since the ones in the hand can come in handy for later. So I'm not trying to I'm not intending to use all these pawns, but okay, so special summoning a monster, that's fine. This card battles an opponent's monster. So okay, well this is actually good because now I can bring out the Bad Bella and destroy those, perhaps. I think my opponent does have quick effect ways of tribbing off my things though. Yeah, I can enter your ID, maybe and follow you. But I'll have to do it after the duel here, at least. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and go into more of my link plays. Now I got the place which can connect as a chain block. And then this time with the do what I want to add, probably another place, because if I activate another place, then I can like get the on-field effects again. So the links will give my monsters currently on the field extra attack. But any new monsters won't gain that boost. Oh wait, it decreases, but the opponent's monsters already had 0 attack. Okay. So there's another place right there. So now I can special summon. Looks like I'll special summon the Fansies. Okay. So I'll go for another adult. Yeah, I'll go for another place so that I can once again chain block. And I think I should be able to get up enough attack to win. I'll just add the... Especially since I have 2 ways of fusion summoning this turn. I might as well do it then. Polymerization. I can do the Bow Butler. I think I might as well. Basically have to use him up in order to destroy the monsters though. Or do I need to? They do gain 500 attack, so I guess I don't really need to. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna be winning this turn. I don't think. I think I'm just gonna save the Pandemonium. Unfortunately, Meow Meow Moo can't banish itself during my turn. It's only during the opponent's turn. And the plan only does the attack decrease on my opponent's turn as well, which is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna go for this one. And then, yeah, and then I'll just go into battle phase now. Oh, this can, what? Oh, I guess I can't attack, that's fine. So now I can go for this one. Okay, luckily I'll be given extra time during my opponent's turn. Might as well activate that. Okay. Okay, and turn. And then I can activate this. These, I don't know, this one. Come on. And another bright side about showing my duels live like this is you actually get to see the time too. During my replays, it doesn't actually show the time, so you never know how close I'm getting to about to run out of time. You can pretty much only estimate. Yeah, getting up to 4 viewers today, like, that's not bad. Like, thank you so much, everyone who did come during the live stream here. And also, thank you to everyone who will be watching us after. Whatever sections you decide to stay for. I did the meat at the beginning. Guess I'll do the bow butler right away. I don't know. Can this even restore? Just in case my opponent has a way to tribute off my stuff. Can always do it again later. Yeah, so my opponent adds Ancient Shannon. Is that the one that can tribute my stuff? At least I got rid of some of their field. Oh, there's a thrust. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I should do the bow wow actually. I think I'll keep it on like that. Try to get the bow wow. Oh, there's the Raigeki. I'm just gonna do the bow wow. It also will protect my stuff against the Raigeki. Come on, man. I'm running out of time here. Stinks. Okay. This one can... Oh, this one can't tribute. But it does add the Winged Dragon of Ra. One monster during your main phase this turn in addition to your normal summon set, but there's one card that allows them. I mean, besides the sphere mode, that will also allow them to tribute my stuff. But that has to be exactly 3. Okay, so now, I guess I'll just negate that card's effect. Man. Dang it. I'm gonna try turning it off for now. Because I'm running out of time. Maybe my opponent will just want to concede. That'll be nice. Or they'll just set another card. Okay, cool. And now I'm giving lots of extra time here. Yeah, there we go. 60 seconds. That's more like it. I should be able to pull off a win during this turn, hopefully. Assuming the traps aren't too bad. Too oppressive. Okay, so I can do this. And then I'll just activate the Pandemonium from my hand. Use the 2 prank kids in hand. That's slightly annoying. Guess I... Oh yeah, the weather washer is nice. I'll go with these two. Okay. So I'll technically still be able to go into Bow Butler. So I should still be able to get game, assuming I don't run out of time. I might as well activate this. Okay, good. More attack. Guess I'll do the effect failure. Draw, special. What is this? 30, 45, 55. Boy. Oh, I can still do the pandemonium. So, I'll just go into the rocket ride. Let's see. What is that now? 6,500. It's exactly enough. And they won't be able to activate during when I'm attacking. And I'll just turn this off. Okay, good. This is game. Wait, what? Wait, these can't attack? Seriously? Okay. I don't really have time to do a lot. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. Ah, boy. Well, whatever. It's fine. If I was able to attack with the fusions, I would have been able to win, though. I don't know why I wasn't able to. Whatever. Thought I could. I'm only one away. Come on. Oh, wait. I'll enter your ID now, New Blitz. I'm getting a lot of the missions done, which is good. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna, just in case, turn off the cross-platform play. I mean, enable it. 5 left. It's cool. So I'll enable it. Just so I can make sure I can actually follow you. So you actually have a few. 5 left of what? To finish off the missions for the Theme Chronicle? Or are you trying to go for the, title yourself? 608320 missions, yeah. Yeah, they're not too difficult. What was wrong with that? That's what you said. 608320428. I don't think that's the correct ID. That's not the correct ID. Do you wanna unless I missed. Yeah, no. Okay. I'll wait a little bit. Okay, cool. 320428. That's fine. Now it's fine. There you go. Follow. Do you have any public replays right now? You want me to show off any of these replays that you have public? Are there any notable replays in here? I don't think I really want to show them all off, but okay. So your highest is the Diamond 4. I think my highest is somewhere in Diamond as well. I never made it to the Master rank. And at this point I don't really care. Oh yeah, and then here's the, I Like Money was the, I mean at least this is the Master. They went by a different Twitch username. But this was from yesterday. I think I may still be able to show off the replays. Well, here's one of them at least. Here, I'll show off this replay. For anyone who missed the replays for the stream, the last Theme Chronicle stream, this was one of the replays that oh man, I mean I can get the, might be able to figure out what the username is. Oh yeah, and as I said in the community post, for anyone who wants to know a little bit more about how I'm going to be doing the Twitch stuff, as well as some other information about me, I highlighted the introduction, so you only have to watch that segment. Although I do have the different like loner duels highlighted on Twitch as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, so this is Despia versus dinosaurs. Come on, sorry. Let's see. Cause he left. Oh, it was Toasted Toast 67. That's who this I Like Money is. What the person's known as on Twitch. Dinosaurs are pretty good because they can go into a different assortment of X-Deck monsters, like including Sprite Elf, which Sprite Elf isn't that difficult to go into because you can just use Link 2 as well. Link 2s are generally easy to go into. See, so there's some rank 4s. Brawn as another negate, and then also the Burload as a negate. But it's better to go into Burload after you already go into some Link plays, which is why not every deck can really utilize Burload's Savage Dragon. Because you got to go into some Links and still be able to make a synchro play after that. And then, since a lot of the tuners in this deck are going to be Earth, also got a few of the Neutroias as well. Okay, well, if there's a specific replay you want me to show off, you can let me know. I did see your replays. Is there a specific one you want me to show off, or do you want me to like show off a random one? Yeah, I can go back to him and then you can let me know which opponent. But I'll finish showing off this replay. Still before 2, so I'm still fine with sticking around for a little bit longer. I need to get one more win for the Theme Chronicle 2, so it's not going too badly. And then after this stream, I can't do it today, so I'll just do it tomorrow where I download it into a video. so I have in the same sections as all of my other Let's Plays. And I'll make sure to also get that custom thumbnail at that point too. I feel like even if I'm not really planning to monetize my YouTube channel, it's still helpful to have the thumbnails for my hack table group. So that's a little bit easier for my friends to know what they're in for. Along with like any of my audience that are like more loyal to me on the YouTube. And I mean, like, you never know, maybe some of the Twitch people would want to like watch some of my Macedal videos on YouTube. I also have the YouTube. Any of them really? Okay, I'll probably just do RNG to help decide. That's usually how I like doing it. Oh yeah, and then of course there's that dinosaur that can also inflict piercing as well as like sending face down monsters and making them face down so it can lay a send. It's nice that it has that quick effect. I think it's a quick effect Book of Moon. Yeah, it's a quick effect Book of Moon basically. But it's a little bit better than Book of Moon because it's all of them. It's all of the monsters into face down defense. Which may not be as bad for like a fusion player, but like for a lot of players that's kind of bad. Okay, so I'll go here. And this is why I like following, so I can still easily get to the replays here. Because otherwise I would have to look up the ID again. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Looks like going by RNG, it'll be this one. Or maybe we actually, it might be better to watch one of the higher ranked opponents. So, I guess I'll do this one. It's also a little fewer duels. Turns. My bad. This is a slightly shorter replay as well. Do you just play the same deck in all these replays, or are some of these where you're playing different decks? Because I know in both of the replays that Toasted Toast showed, he was playing different decks. It never gave me the pronoun, the proper pronoun, so try to like. It's kind of hard to know what to call. I don't want to offend people, but if they don't say what their preferred pronoun is, I kind of like to like go to like some of the default pronouns I use, like that person, just in case. I think I like mentioned my preferred pronoun. It's he or him. Maybe I could put that as one of the Twitch rules, but I feel like that should be obvious. So I'll just. So it's my bad, I didn't mean to speed up. But it's Tennies versus, what is this? Oh, 6 Sam. Oh yeah, that's why you were talking about the 6 Sam. This is 6 Samurai Amazonas? Interesting. That's an interesting combination, but I mean it's another one that can make sense because they're both warriors. There's the Tenyi Spirit. Amazonas does have a few battle traps as well. There's the War Chief being special summon. Tenyi Spirit. Oh, this person's actually playing the Link 4. Looks like this one's more pure tennies, which you don't really see a lot. Mostly you're saying the tennies with the sword soul. Okay, so Amazoness Tiger, and then there's the... So it's level 2 and 5, so it's Cybus. This one has a better effect when it has a link. Okay, so it makes it so the opponent's forced to... But it does have a few multi... Does it have that multi-attack? You can return that opponent's... Oh yeah, it does. That's not bad. Oh yeah, and that's nice because it can also get rid of high defense or attack monsters to get through. Waking Mirror Force. That could maybe go pretty well with like some of the Amazon, that Quaking Mirror Force, since they do have other things they like to use in the battle phase. Amazoness. Go, there's the surrender. Wow, what a name. Okay. Wait, I don't know. Is this actually higher? I forget. I think this is lower than this one. Okay, so just in case, I'll also show off this one. I know this is a diamond rank. I think this is a higher ranked one. Yeah, I'll show off one more. I'll show off this one in case it's a higher ranked. This one is a PlayStation opponent. I don't think it matters. I think this one's a little bit higher ranked. Yeah, I think this is just the same deck again. It's Amazoness 6 Samurai. But without the Shogun. So, I guess you don't need to always play that. Yeah, that allows special summoning warriors from the graveyard. I guess the Shogun maybe requires 2 6 hammers, I forget. Oh yeah, and now they can do pendulums? I didn't realize. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that the Amazoness also had pendulum monsters. Oh yeah, that's... I did know that they had this one, which had to be censored in the TCG. This is one of those cards that had to be censored. Because like before they weren't really wearing any clothes, just like how usually do it with the Heartstrings, but of course in the TCG they wanted them wearing some clothes because they thought that'd be a little too much. Oh, it's War Rocks versus the Amazoness 6 Samurais. So 2 somewhat battle focused decks, battle phase focused decks. Another one you don't really see a lot, the War Rocks. And then Heartstrings allows to gain life points back. That's cool. So basically making it so that the battle damage is reversed. Though you do take damage before you gain the life points back, so if you're going down to 0, doesn't really help in that case. Is this on either player turn when you take damage? Which mostly probably better during the opponent's turn, but it's kind of nice. Especially when you want to take damage, because I know the Amazoness like to take bow damage to get some effects off here. That one destroyed it. Okay. Nice that they can get the effects off during when it just simply battles. That like kind of helps a Warrock's case a little bit. Oh, now that's negated. There's another fusion. You can see that in the last replay. Protects Amazoness monsters from... This is kind of nice to... Actually, Empress is just better than Queen at this point, because it protects the Amazoness against both. But you might still want to play both, the Queen and the fusions, just because the Queen might be a little bit easier to bring out. It is nice that... And then this one doesn't give battle immunity, but... Looks like at this case it probably is okay. Cool. And then this also comes with a special summon from the deck as well, which is always nice. Okay. Out of control. So that was the opponent's name in that one. Yeah, and I think I can also... Oh, I can't show off the opponent's deck for public replays like that. But I think when you get the public replays from other people, you can see hands, or maybe that's the settings, I don't know. But I know in my replays, you're not seeing the other person's hand. Okay, so I gotta get one more win. I'm gonna get one more win. And I think I'm pretty much gonna end it end this stream pretty soon. Okay. I do need to... Alright, okay. So but since you're still here, New Blitz, did you want me to try out any other decks in the Theme Chronicle? Am I gonna link the comments? You can still yeah, I can put that link inside of the comments for the video, but like once I put it as a video, like it'll still show up like how it was as a stream, so all the comments will still be there. I'm probably not gonna like timestamp them if you any of them, if that's what you're asking. When this cause no summon. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna negate that. Yeah, that's another nice thing about making into a video, is the comments still show up as a live replay. Sort of. It just nobody can make any new comments. Which I mean is pretty much how it is after you finish your stream anyway. I'm probably gonna be more focused on like I may do like highlights for Twitch once I get done with the video, if there's any like important parts during the stream. But I know I don't want to go too hard. Really should have activated that first thing. Now I'm kind of glad I did the pranks like that. I wonder what the other trap is though, or spell that's set. Oh yeah, of course there's a quick effect. I think I have to negate that. Oh wait, with that monster's name? Oh yeah, I can just negate that real easily. So I'll just send another copy of Lampsies to negate it. Cool. So now I should be able to get some good plays off. Hopefully that trap doesn't disrupt me. some cool things you can do with Luna is that you can like summon a kaiju to the opponent's field, and then unless your opponent's playing that specific kaiju, they're probably not going to be able to negate it. So now you can like, I think return both of them. Yeah, you return both of them to the hand. It's the link added below in the comments. Oh. I'm not exactly I never tried that. I guess I could like check for that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna turn my turn the stream into a video first. Can I still do it after I do that? After I download this into a video? What you're talking about? Okay. I'll go ahead and... This is hard. Probably the Pandemonium is still right. Alright. I'll check that. I'll check to see if I can. Oh yeah, I have to set it because of the fragrance. Fortunate thing about fragrance is I won't even be able to activate until my next turn, because that's how that works. So I think I'll just keep the do up. Yeah. Okay. But I will go into battle. At least I can get rid of the Luna. Yeah, unfortunately it makes it so that I can't even activate the Pandemonium during my opponent's turn. But assuming my opponent doesn't have much to do during their turn, I'll be able to at least activate it on turn 4 during my turn. Still have a 2000 attack monster up. There's aliexpress. That stinks. And this would have been the perfect Pandemonium too, because I had just the right materials for Battle Butler. Man. Oh yeah, if any of you are watching also on Twitch, you can feel free to follow me. Even if you don't want to watch my content, it will still like help me get closer to that 50 followers. I'm probably gonna like pretty much try to make it so that I'm not really like using my own accounts to follow myself, because it's kind of low already, and I want the majority of the followers to be people who are going to watch my comments. But if a few people want to do it just to be nice, that's fine too. So, I guess I'll go ahead and summon the Lampsies here. Looks like my opponent still didn't have a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the do again. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah. Also, it kind of trips them up because the invocation is also a spell. Nice. I'll go ahead and put it. I think I'll put it here. And then I can chain block the Lampsies this time. So that's good. Probably add the place. Can't activate it this turn, but... So that, unfortunately, I won't be able to But at least I can set it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to chain block using the place, though. Could go for the... But I don't think I want to go for the Bow Butler. I would have to tribute itself off for its effect. I'll just go for the Dropsies now. Yeah, probably want to go... I could go for Meow. I think I will go for Meow then. So I can get that into my graveyard. Okay, activate the Dropsies. Come on. Yeah, because it's getting close to 3 hours anyway, and that's usually about, I think, average for a stream. The next stream will, for this Mastle here will probably be more on point with the Let's Play. I just wanted to get a little bit more of this Theme Chronicle finished up. Okay, so I'm getting the fancies. There's the Nibiru. This is a nice thing about having Pandemonium, though. Because now I can still use Pandemonium for some summons. But I still can't get over it. So I think I should almost not do that. Oh, but... Actually, I can still do the pranks thing. Oh, wait, no, yes, I can. Might as well use the place as fodder for that. Oh, there's the Unending Nightmare. Who? Well, I guess at least it got them to use it. So now I know about that card. I don't... Technically... I think I should. Use the Pandemonium here. And then this allows me a special summon from my graveyard. And then I can go into that Phoenix. Wait. Or maybe not. Oh boy. I don't have any more cards in hand. I need a card in hand for the Phoenix effect. At least I can attack directly with the Rocket Ride, but that doesn't do much. Plan? Roxy's doesn't really help either. I mean, technically I can do this. And then add back 2 and I'll be able to do the Phoenix after that. I think that's probably the most worth it. Oh, I should have done the Rocket Ride. Yeah, now I don't have enough. Okay, I messed up. I don't want to see them doing an invocation. You can have it. Okay, come on. I just need one more win, please. I'm facing, I think this is, oh, I forgot to turn the, cross-platform play back off. Well, that's okay, I guess. I only need one more win. Hopefully this is it. I'm going first, which is also pretty good. Come on. It's always nice when the opponent just concedes right away, too. Luckily, I have the Ash Blossom for that. And I have a Max C for their turn. This is a pretty good hand right here. Only downside is I only have one Prank Kids in hand. Prank Kids monster. So if they mess up my Prank Kids plays, that's kind of bad. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And it's good that my one Prank Kids that I had was not Roxy's, so I can save the Roxy's for the end. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Special Summon the Lampsies. I'm also probably gonna try that 2-player star deck out with my friend, just because that seems like it could be kind of cool, that whole scripted duel sort of thing. We're probably going to split the cost. There are a few decent reprints in that star set as well, that 2-player star set. Visas isn't bad. I'm not sure how much that Prime Heart was, but the Zeus is also not bad. So there's at least one good reprint from each of the decks. I'll have to figure out what we're going to do about those, since we only got one Zeus and one of the Visas. Anyway, I gotta add the prank. Okay, good. My opponent's not stopping my plays, so that's good. This might be promising. Especially if I can set up to where I can go into the... I already have that, so... Guess I'll go into another Do now. Okay. There's that, and now I'm going to Roxy's. Okay. Yeah, I'm hoping to maybe get a few more Goosebumps books later on. Oh yes. I think since this stream's a bit longer, I'm gonna save the whole Goosebumps the compare and the contrast between the TV adaptation. Oh, there's a Nibiru again. That stinks. I better save the Max C for their turn, though. Ah, man. Again. That's real annoying. Especially since I don't have another Prank Kids in hand. Now I'm gonna have to put the Meow Meow Moo back and then hope for another Prank Kids. But the Max C will at least give me a few draws, hopefully. Okay. Maybe I'll draw into a Prank Kids with the Prank So. Okay. Now end Go for the pranks. Send these 3 back. Yeah. Oh no. Can special summon. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do the maxi just yet. Wow, I got 2 monsters that care about me special summoning. There's the prank kids though, so that's good. Okay. And now I got the Meow Meow Mew Moo back in my X deck, so I can try again. Okay. Actually, the plan's kind of nice because it can act as a way to chain block the maxi. So there's that. During the main phase. This can also kind of act as a way to get past an infinite opponents, since before that can take effect, you just link summon off the prank kid they were about to negate, if they wanted to negate like the dropsies or something. Luckily my opponent didn't have much, so that's good. And of course remembering to attack. Unless they're doing a bunch of... I don't think so, though. I think they probably would have done more during the main phase 1. If they had more. Anything else? Setting some stuff, of course. Okay. And then end phase. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this pretty soon, but I want to get that last win at least. Pandemonium. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Well, it's fine. Is unaffected by other cards' effects. Oh. So I basically destroy in battle. Okay. That's fine. I'll just special summon the Lampsies here. Okay. So I'm gonna go for the do-do-do. Go for the place here. I wonder if it's almost better to go for Pandemonium. I don't know. Okay, well at least now. Okay, well that's good. Now I know what that trap was. So I won't be able to add anything off the do-do-do, but that's okay. Oh, it also negates my pranks. That's kind of smart. I think it might negate the shuffle back too, which stinks. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the battle. I'm just gonna go for battle because this has to be destroyed in battle. So I'll make sure that's destroyed. Okay, good. Does that have an effect in the group? Can special summon this card? What is the effect of this one? If this card is destroyed by an opponent's card, special summon back 2 dinosaurs and rocks? Okay. Special summon back 1 each of them. Oh wait, no. Either a dinosaur or a rock. Okay, fine. Well, whatever. It's fine. That doesn't matter. And then this one will allow me to... Yep, I can do it again, and then I should be able to do the Roxy's as well. Yep, I didn't do the Roxy's yet. Gotta get rid of the effect Veiler, though. I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe I should just go straight into the Bow Wow Bark. Actually... Yeah, no, this is fine. I think I'd rather keep the effect Veiler in hand. Actually, I wasn't even thinking. But it's fine. I'm gonna go for place here. Special summon another monster. The Roxy's. Oh wait, no, not Roxy's, the Lampsies. Yeah, I have Dropsies and Fansies in my graveyard already. I'll just go for Lampsies. Now I have the Pandemonium set up for next turn, so that's good. And then got the Fansies and the Dropsies. Can I activate this? No, no, it's gonna be negated. Or is it not negated? Or is it shuffle the... Oh, wait, no. No, the target is the cost. Okay, so it should be negated here. Just in case. Yep, negated. So I'll just have this on, and I'll do the Bow Wow Bark right away in case what they drew was a triple tactics thruster talent. No, I'm saving it for the Bow Butler. So it needs to be a Fansies and a Dropsies. Okay. But I'll wait until my opponent summons something to do this. Actually, I think I should negate this one. You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one effect monster. Actually, I think what I should do is I should chain block the Pandemonium. Oh wait, no, it doesn't negate it in grave. So, my bad. I'm not gonna activate it then. Okay, now I can do the Bow Butler here. This time I'm in a pretty good spot. And I even have a quick effect Link summon if I need it. Might as well do an attack. Now I can do these three. Good. It seems like this is gonna be the win. I don't really see my opponent putting up much of a fight here, unless the card that they drew is like really good. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do the Bow Butler effect. This time I can use the Mew, because I'll probably need a second instance of Bow Butler anyway. Okay, good. Special summon the Roxy's. I'm probably going to try to do the one with the highest defense. Place. Special summon Dropsies. And then special summon Fansies. Oh yeah, I should get all different because I do have that quick effect link. Oh. So they had 2 that could special summon. Okay, fine. Oh, so it can target 2? Dang. Whatever. Special summoning a beer, okay. And then this gets a special summon something else. Oh, the Oviraptor, man. Okay, well at least I can negate the Oviraptor. And it's also gonna make it so that my opponent can't destroy the Baby Ceratosaurus again. Man. Yeah, I better go for the... It goes for 2,000 though. I don't know how good that is actually. I mean, it's going for that, so I had a print kids. Man, no, I probably shouldn't. You know, it's fine. I almost wonder if I should do the Bow Butler at this point. I don't know. Yeah, I think I do because, like, my opponent's gonna destroy it. Fine, get the Baby Ceratosaurus again. At least it's during the battle phase, so my opponent basically has to skip the battle phase for this. Scrap Raptor, annoying. But what is my opponent gonna really be able to do with just that? Destroying the Scrap Raptor. I don't know how many plays that's gonna get them. Scrap Raptor adds something. Scrap Chimera. Do they know some yet? Oh, the Scrap Raptor allows for an extra no summon. Ah, boy. Man. And then what? Synchro, yeah. Scrap Wyvern. And slightly annoying. Is that not a hard... No, its effects are hard ones per turn. Destroys that. That doesn't really... Oh, in order to get the effect that allows them to add, I think. Or special summon. There's a Golem. Actually, that might not be bad. I don't really need that on the field anyway. Oh boy, come on. I think any of these are quick effects. Come on, what else? Going for length 4? I gave Dragon. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of attack. Okay. Polymerization. Okay, so now I can go for the... I think I'll go... Yeah, Dodo. Seems good. Ooh, I can just send it back with the unicorn though. That's probably good. I should have almost maybe done the Duel after the Roxys, so I won't have to get rid of the polymerization, but whatever. It's fine. Oh, I can't specify anything? Guess I gotta. This is... Oh man, this is really bad. Oh wait, no, it's fine. So now I can just go for the do. Okay, I need to pretty much go for 2 trinkets, I guess. Guess this one. I mean, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Then my opponent's probably gonna have something. But maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, now I pretty much need to target 3 Prank Kids main deck monsters. 3 different ones. Okay, good. Drawing Ash Blossom off of that is not too bad. Maybe I'll get lucky and my opponent doesn't have much, and then I can Ash Blossom like the one thing they do. Come on. Set? That's it? Okay. That wasn't really the most ideal draw, but at least it's another way to stop them. Whatever. Don't really have anything I can go into at this point. So, battle. At least I have 2 different kinds of negates now. Anything? Okay, nothing. And I can get another draw for the prank. Good. So I think at this point, I'd probably target another 3 main deck. Okay, called by at the wrong time. Okay, anything? Just a set. There's the dropsies. Snow summon dropsies. Okay. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna hope that this has less than 1,000 offense, so I can try to get game with it, or not. It's hard to say which one I should do. My opponent does have a few monsters that don't have a lot of defense. I think I'm gonna go for it. It's a risk, but it might pay off. Yeah, it paid off. There we go. Doesn't get an effect when it's just sort of a bow. There's the droplet, though. My opponent, they can only target one, but it does get rid of their last card. They were forced to use it. Does get rid of their last card too. So now they're top decking, which is good. This looks very good for me now, and I still have the pranks up too. At this point, I should probably put it back. Do I? Oh, I don't have it. I'm gonna do place. Probably gonna do 2 of the pandemoniums as well. Okay, there's a polymerization. Okay, now my opponent really has to top deck something good, and that can get past my 3 negates. So, yeah, I don't know what they can possibly top deck. That's not gonna do it. Go ahead, destroy my stuff, I don't care. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna do it. Battle phase. Good. There we go. There's the unicorn for the win. That's also how, like, the crawler duel, loner duel ended up too. Unicorn's not bad. Yeah, so. Okay, so I'll look at the missions. Let's see, what are the rest of the missions I have for the Theme Chronicle? Looks like it's normal, special summon, and then win a duel and festival. Okay, so easy enough missions, and then the rest of these were duel, normal, special, activate a spell or trap. Yeah, especially if you're going to 22,000, it shouldn't be too hard to complete these anyway. But in case you need help, you can just turbo it out by playing a deck that gives you a bunch of draws in the form of like spells and or traps. Try to get a lot of spell or trap activations at once. And then if you need special summons, if you want to go a more budget route for that, you just need to get some normal special summons. I don't know. I guess like True Draco isn't bad as a way to like get a bunch of tack on a bunch of normal summons, since tribute summons also count. They're fairly budget. Of course, a lot of the loan deck should help you out there as well. But if you need special summons, I mean, I guess you could always just go for the Dark Magician. 1,500 gems isn't too bad. I don't really know if there's like a really good budget way to get special summons. Anyway, there's that. I completed all the dailies, so that's pretty nice. And now I'll go through the verse again. So the verse, once again, as a reminder, it's Matthew 9:37 and 38. He said to his disciples, "The harvest is great, but the workers are few. So pray to the Lord who is in charge of the harvest. Ask him to send more workers into his fields." So basically, this is trying to tell people that that you should pray that more people can become believers, so that we have an easier time. As the more people become believers, hopefully the more people try to get other people to become believers. It's kind of just a loop. So I think that's pretty simplistic. If anyone else has any ideas about the two verses today, since they kind of fit well together, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, I guess I'll just do 10 more packs, and I know I'm definitely not gonna do 60. Still looking for the mosquito in here, which I didn't get. But the Penguin Soldier can be pretty good with that new Penguin support out there. So I guess I'll go with that one. Sabersaurus used to be really good though, back in the day with the whole Rescue Rabbit thing. So I'll also give that a call out as a normal MVP, even though they're both normals. This one probably more modernly good, and then this one was better like back in the day when Rescue Rabbit used to be good. It might be get good eventually again, so like with the dinosaur going into the rank 4s, some of those. I mean, there was a little bit of support with that archetype, the giraffe. Was it giraffe? What was it again? I forget. But like the rank 4 that does like the negates, and then there was a rank 5 that also negated stuff as well. Anyway, I'm probably gonna end it about right there. But yeah, once again, as a reminder, if you like to watch the Live or Die Let's Play, that's going to be on Wednesday on Twitch at 10 a.m. Arizona time. And I also put the link for my channel in the community post. And and the Friday stream shouldn't be nearly as long, so I should be able to go through the Goosebumps compare and contrast during the Friday stream, which I think is that's gonna be Ghost Next Door. Just so you guys know. So but I'll also give a little bit of a little bit of a warning when I'm about to do that too. So anyone who doesn't want to stick around for the compare and contrast, doesn't want to get spoiled, can feel free to maybe like skip past that part. Anyway, bye everyone. Thank you all who came to the stream, and and thank you all who are watching this when I post it as a video, when I make into a video. Bye. And I'll try to see if I can like do the link, the comment links. Just check a little bit on that. See if there's a way to do that even when it gets made into a video. But I will post the video link for New Blitz at least in the comments. Not a pinned comment because I say that for the verse discussion, but I don't think it matters too much. Yeah, bye New Blitz. Thanks for commenting so much. Thanks for sticking around till the very end. You're really an MVP here. And also thank you everyone who are also watching to the very end when it gets made into a video, or any of the lurkers who maybe like weren't logged in. Bye.